Preview.
Back. So today we're going to see how we can create a user, we can create a group, and then we can create a OU, which is organization unit, and we will try to see how we can assign permissions and how we can log in with those user accounts with different permissions. Okay, all right, so let's get started. So in a previous video we created a domain called support.com, which is here, and what we see now, we see some directories. So as I said, Active Directory, as the name says, it is a directory of information of users, computers, and all these information related to your domain. Along with that, it also has permissions and other things which carries. Okay, and it's a database, remember that. All right, so first let's go and check the users directory, and what you see here is two kind of profiles. So one is user, the other is groups. Okay, so anything which is denoted by two little people icon, then it is a group, and anything which is denoted as a one people icon, it is a user. And that's a very basic way of understanding to know whether it belongs to a user or to a group. All right, so by default we have our administrator account and a guest, which would be disabled. And the administrator, if you want to check what are the privileges the administrator have, double click and go to members of, and I can see the administrator account, user account, is part of administrators group. Okay, so we also have another group called administrators, and it is part of that administrators group. And alongside it also have permissions for domain admin, which is here, and it has an enterprise admin, which is here, and a group policy creation owners, and then we have a schema admin. So all these are default accounts. All right, so let's first create an OU. OU is nothing but it's just a level or grouping set of people for various different tasks. So for example, in a company they might have a group of HR, a group of finance, and a group of technicians. All right, so let's see that. First let's create a group called, first let's create a OU. All you need to do is right click on the domain, and then you have a new, and then you have organization unit. So I'm going to name my organization unit as HR. You see that HR is created. Then another OU called IT. All right, so now let's assume that I have hired two IT people, so I need to create a user account for them. So just right click here in the white area and just go to new, and then click on new users. Now I would like to give them a common account, which would be IT admin. Okay, and user ID you can actually mention however you want, either admin or IT@support.com or IT admin. In our case, let's keep it as IT admin. And since we have only one domain name and we have not created any other subdomains or anything, it belongs to that. Okay, and this is your Windows logon method. All right, so now we have different options. So first let's put a password. Ensure that the password contains a different combination of capital letters, numbers, and certain different symbols. In my case, I'm just going to create a simple password. All right, so what are these options are? So when you choose user must change the password next time, so I've created a default password. Let's say that as an administrator I create a password as password, and I give the user account and password for the new employee, and every time when a new employee logs in for the first time, it's going to give him a screen, okay, you have to change your password now. They would be changing the password, which they have to remember forever, or you can change it maybe after every 30 days or every 60 or 90 days, depending on the organization policy. All right, the next one would be user cannot change the password, so that I want to define my password which I have defined. I don't want to change it. And the third, password that never expired. That means the password will never expire. And the last one is account disabled. Alright, so why will I need a password that will never expire? And remember, this account which I'm creating is a common account called IT admin. So that can also be a part of a service account where it can be used by multiple IT admins, and it will be engaged with multiple applications and multiple other options. So if the password expires, imagine all those things would be it will not be functioning. Alright, let's click next and finish. Okay, my password is not meeting the standard, so let me do this. So I'm putting some more complex password. Actually, it's not complex, but anyways. Alright, so I've created now. When I open this user account, I see multiple tabs. The first one is nothing but just a general tab about the username, password, telephone number, sorry, not the password, of course, about the office details, phone number and other stuff, and the address wherever he is located, in order if the company has a multiple site like in Bangalore, Chennai and Mumbai, you can refer which location address he belongs to. Alright, third one represents the user logon and the NT logon which we saw earlier. And just imagine if the user account gets locked. Many times you see when you log in with incorrect password, the account gets locked, and when you call the IT team or the help desk, they go and unlock your account. So this is where the lock would be, and when they uncheck the lock, that means your account is unlocked and you can try with the existing password. And there are multiple more options. If you scroll down, you would see that there are other options which are used for different other purposes, which I'm not going to cover here. And the third one is the profile, in case if the user wants to have a local profile or a roaming profile. Based on that, you can actually give a shared drive or a path or whatever, wherever you want to save the profile is. Okay. And in case if you want to map a local drive for a user, maybe an F drive or maybe from a file server or from a NAS, then you can give the path here, and then you can connect to a C or F, however you want to connect. Alright, and the other thing is the organization, your profile, job title, and the manager, and all these are transaction things which you would be seeing in your day-to-day Outlook email and other stuff, just to know who this user, where it belongs to, who is this reporting manager and other stuff. So I'm going to skip the remote part now, and I'm going to go up with the member of tab. So currently this user just belongs to a domain user, not to any particular other group. So let's add him to a group now. So in case if you have a different domain, you can choose from here. In my case, it's support.com, and in case if you want just a group or a user, you can choose again from here. Alright, if I know the name, I can type the name, whoever the name or the group I want. If I don't know the name, then I can go to advanced, look for a keyword or type little word, and then it's going to search. Still, in my case, I don't know anything. I will just click find. And remember, a big organization, more than thousands of employees, don't do this. It's going to bring up the entire list. Okay, so first thing, I'm going to add him to the administrator group. Click OK. He's part of the administrator group now. And the second, I'm going to add him to the domain administrator. You have to go scroll down. Domain admin. Okay, done. That's it. I don't need to make any changes. Okay, let me make changes to the profile. Okay, done. Now, if I go to computers, sorry, if I go to the users, and if I go to the domain admins, if I go to the members, I can see IT admin is part of my member now. I can either add him from here or add him from there. Okay, so we have an IT account that is created and we have given permissions for him. Let's see if that account works. So I'm going to go ahead and click shut down. No, let's do this. Let's go ahead and sign out. Okay, and sign back in. I'll go to the other user and it's IT admin and the password which I created. Okay, it's working, so I'm able to log into user which I've created. Okay, so in the next episode we will be seeing how we can create a local profile and how we can create a roaming profile, and then we're going to see how we can start different services like file services, sharing permissions and other things. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. See you soon, and don't forget to share with your friends and subscribe